For the longest time, I have stated that when you look at AAA gaming, the state of AAA gaming is god-awful. That's why I love turning to independent developers like this one, and saying, hey, I want a good game. Because when you look at games back, and I will continue to say this, games in the mid to late 2000s was the golden age of gaming. And I know Final Fantasy VII was made in 97. That's the irony there. But the mid to late 2000s, we had Red Faction, we had Halo, we had StarCraft 2 come out during that time period. We had Half-Life 2, we had UT2K4, Quake 3, right? I can continue listing these games. We had Oblivion, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That was an amazing game. That's now a shadow of its former self, right? Assassin's Creed, Mass Effect. We can continue going through the genres. We really had games that were made to be a good game and not for corporate greed. Now, I'm not saying games weren't not made to make profits. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that games were of quality back then, of a lot higher than where we're at right now with COD 27. I mean, I wonder when we are going to start naming COD after the year it was made. Have you picked up the new Modern Warfare 25 with the new zombies? No, man, I'm playing COD 24 with the Battle Royale. I mean, come on. Really? You look at, and I love the fact that when a company actually produces an immaculate game, and I mean immaculate, Lariat, Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate, set records across the industry. Boom! We made a game not for profit, but to make a good game. Profit followed after it, and we knew it would. But we put the focus on the quality first. And it exploded. Was an amazing game. And part of their licensing agreement with Wizards of the Coast was they couldn't release a mod pack for it. They couldn't release the mod tools for it because they didn't want people making their own campaigns. So what did they do? They didn't release the mod pack. They unencrypted all the pack files, making it easy for modders to go find and make their own campaigns. Oh, we're not in violation, but we're not helping you. Larian is one of those companies now that is on my list of, after playing Divinity Original Sin 2 and Baldur's Gate, both of them have been stellar quality games. There was more pride back then when it came to making a product of any kind. Exactly. I'm to the point where AAA gaming just pretty much doesn't interest me. Capcom, I would say, is an A-tier developer, not AAA. But you look at what's happening with the AAA developers. Activision Blizzard, bought out. Microsoft. EA, when's the last game that you knew EA actually launched? Outside of their sports franchises, outside of College Football 25, outside of Madden, what was the last unique IP that EA has launched? Ubisoft. Let's go there. What was the last unique IP? I can actually name this one that Ubisoft launched. Skull and Bones. The quadruple A game. There's a reason why Ubisoft is now getting bought by Tencent. They keep forcing this formula and these microtransactions into the game and placing profit ahead of the quality of game. And it's finally, it's taken a decade, finally starting to bite them in the ass. Rightfully so. And I have no sympathy for it. The time of the indie developer is now. There is so much availability to have your game put onto a digital storefront, and the entry level is so good. Pirate Software did a really great example of how do you publish a game on Steam, right? They said that in order to get a game on Steam, you pay $100, $100, and they will list your game on Steam as long as it follows their terms of service. No problem. As soon as your game hits $1,000, they give it back.